Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over how to get the full benefit of workouts. And what do I mean by that? So, you ever do a workout, let's just say it's like 6 times an 800 or 8 times 1,000 or 12 times 400, your standard workouts or ladders or pyramid or whatnot, and it takes a couple of reps to start feeling loose, ready, or to find your pace. It's frustrating, yes. And it's almost as if you're not getting the full benefit of the workout because you're spending a portion of it trying to find the pace that's been prescribed for the workout. If you're prescribing a pace or if you have been prescribed a pace. What do you do about that? Or what about if you're going out for a 6 or an 8 mile run and it takes you a couple of miles to really start to loosen up and so on and so forth. What do you do there? Okay. Things to think about, and I want to go over some stuff that'll help you enhance or maximize a workout or a run. The run, I want you to take a look in the description down below of my stretch routine. I'm a Wharton certified musculoskeletal and flexibility therapist. I've been so for 20 years. And the stretch routine that I learned from Jim and Phil Wharton, if you ever see the guys stretching with the ropes, these guys are the pioneers of it, okay? Ever since I learned that routine and started incorporating it, and I still do every day, it's been a game changer. And for the athletes that I worked with, it's been a game changer in terms of injury reduction, injury prevention, speedy recovery, and even if you're not runners, I've used this. I've worked on construction workers, opera singers, bankers, judges, all different types of folks, people who have scoliosis. It's a routine but for running purposes, it's a routine that's specific to running. So I highly encourage you to watch it because it can be the difference between needing 2 or 3 miles to feel normal after going for a 6 or 8 mile run, or feeling good right out the door. Okay, it has that much of an impact, and has on me, and which is one reason I do it. And particularly now, since I run less and I'm heavy into martial arts, because I'm also a lifelong martial artist. This has been something that's really helped my flexibility as well, and recovery and injury prevention too. So I am speaking from experience. So with that, let me stand up now. Let's get to things that you can do to really, really enhance workouts, runs, and so on and so forth. Even races, okay? Number one is a consistency in a warm-up routine, okay? What do I mean by that? And it's for workouts and races. If you're doing let's say your workout is Tuesday and Friday, and you're doing a 2 mile warm up, drills, strides, stuff like that, and it takes you a set amount of time, and you run your warm up at such and such pace. The same should apply for a race. Okay, warming up slower is not going to give you extra energy for your race. Okay, what it can do is throw your mechanics off. Okay, so it's something to keep in mind. It is warming up consistently the same way before a run, workout, a race is very, very important. It gives the body a sense of consistency and a routine. Just like having kind of a broken down training program, whether it be every 14 days or 28 days, where you're kind of doing a similar pattern and then you repeat it after that. It's periodization. Consistency in your flexibility, consistency in your warm-up routine and your cool-down routine is very, very important. So keep in mind that same distance, same pace, okay? That's number one. Number two, 200 meter, this is one that I use before workouts and races, okay? Excuse me. 2 to 3 times the 200 meters, okay? It's a good distance, okay? And what do I mean by that? Okay? 2 or 3 times the 200 with an equal jog recovery at the workout goal pace before starting your workout. So let's say your goal is 6 times an 800 in 3 minutes, okay? Which is 90 seconds for 400 and 45 seconds for the 200. The goal is to do 2 to 3 of those 200s at 44 to 45 seconds, so at pace or 1 second faster, to help get that pace rhythmic in the legs before you start the workout, okay? And even after the third rep, or if you're doing 2 reps after the second rep, you're taking the same amount of recovery before you start the workout. So like I said here, 2 to 3 times 200, let's say it's 800s are 230, well, they're going to be at 37 or 36 seconds, okay? So it's 200 meter at pace, 200 meter jog, 200 meter at pace, 200 meter jog, workout, okay? And then the second example, 2 to 3 times the 200 at 39 to 40 seconds. If you're doing, say, 6 times 1,000 at 320, which is 520 per mile pace, okay? This gives you a chance to get the pace in the legs so that you're not having to use a portion of the workout to find the pace, okay? It's very, very important. That way you get the maximum benefit of the workout, alrighty? And like I said here, you go right into the workout after the last 200-meter rep, okay? There's no 6 to 8 minute break. The idea is to not only get the heart rate up, but get the rhythm in the legs, and then going into the workout, okay? So, and 200 meters is a good distance. Helps you lock into a pace. Some folks need a little bit more. Some folks need a little bit less. That's totally fine. But I found that 200-meter efforts are a very, very good distance to utilize. And the same thing goes before a race, okay? Even if it's a cross-country race and pace isn't pace isn't as important as it would be on a track, but 2 to 3 by 30-second accelerations. You know, jog back, 30-second acceleration. It helps simulate starting the race hard, going out hard, and then getting the heart rate up, okay? If you get the heart rate up a little bit more prior to and you get the legs moving, okay, this is where they differ from, you know, a quick 100-meter stride. You can do those as well. But this really, really helps get you lubricate the joints and get them all oiled up and ready to run fast, okay? So that's number 2. Number 3. On the flip side, if you're doing a short and fast workout, let's say you're doing 200-meter efforts or 300-meter efforts at 400-meter efforts, okay, at 800 to mile pace, then a 600 to an 800-meter effort in the beginning at tempo pace, whatever your tempo pace is based on your current fitness. If you want to know what that is, there's 2 videos down below as well. A 1-mile time trial, which determines your current fitness, and how to set the right training paces based on what you run for the 1-mile time trial. I've done most of the work for you, so you don't have to do it. So if you watch those videos, watch them in their entirety. But this makes sure that you're doing everything at the right paces, and that makes sure that you're recovering the way you should be recovering and not everybody else, okay? So a 600 to an 800-meter tempo to elevate the heart rate, get the body warmed up, take a 3 to 4 minute active recovery. This is a longer rep, so it requires a little bit more recovery. And then you go into, let's say it's 8 times 200 at 800 at 800-meter pace, or 6 times or 8 times at 400 at mile pace, whatever it is, okay, or 10 times 300 at 3K pace down to mile pace, or whatever it is. This, again, helps elevate the heart rate. So short reps before a long workout, a long tempo rep before a short workout, okay? Either way, it helps to get the body ready for the main portion of the workout, okay, instead of having to use portion of the workout to find the pace, okay? Number 4, this complements number 2 and 3. It's bookending it. What do I mean by bookending it? So you do your 2 to 3 by 200s, then you do the workout, and then on the back end of the workout, you do 2 to 3 by 200s at the same pace or slightly faster, okay? This helps also drill some of that pace into legs, because if your goal is to get used to 5:20 pace or 5-minute pace, then this gives you a chance to do it on the back end. It also gives you a chance to maintaining pace or running slightly faster when the body's already fatigued after doing that big part of the workout, okay? So you do your 200s, then you do your 1,000-meter repeats or whatever it is, then you do your 200s on the back end. Same exact recovery, okay? Same token here, okay? 6 to 800-meter tempo, elevate the heart rate. You do your 400-meter workout on the back end, okay? You take your same recovery after the last 400, whatever that may be, and then you do another 600 to 800-meter effort at tempo, okay? Which complements the portion of the workout. But it's another piece of the workout to help boost your aerobic capacity, okay? So again, you're on the 200s or the 6 to 800-meter tempo on both sides of the workout, okay? And it gives the workout an extra boost, okay? And let me sit down here. And number 5 is obviously, I mean, this one's a little bit more obvious, but not many people follow it. Even a good plyometric or agility core drills, you want to get the entire body engaged. You want to get the core engaged. You want to get the hips loose if you want to run fast. Your glutes, which are one of your primary push-off muscles. So it's important to stretch your glutes, your hips, and have everything stretched out, but also doing some speed and movement exercises before the workout. Even if it takes 20 minutes, it doesn't matter. Doing all these things makes the actual workout that much more beneficial, okay? It really helps enhance the workout itself. It's the things that you do before and after the workout that can really take your fitness to the next level and your performance to the next level, okay? So, again, plyometric, agility, core drills after your warm-up and before your workout and your race. So you do your stretching routine, you do your warm-up jog, and then you do your plyometrics and your drills or whatever your routine is. Then you do the body of the workout, and then you do the cool down. Okay. Some folks do it the other way around. Some folks stretch first. Some folks warm up first, and then they statically stretch, and then they go into whatever they do. I personally do not encourage that. And if you watch my stretching video, I go into detail why that can be counterproductive. So very, very important. It's important that you watch that video in its entirety. I explain everything, and I physically take you through an entire stretch routine. Okay? Like I said, make sure the entire body is warmed up and ready to run fast. Okay? You can help avoid a lot of hip problems, hamstring, glutes, so on and so forth, quad pulls, calf tightness, soleus problems, things like that. These are the types of things. It's like putting WD-40 on your muscles and your joints. It's really, really helpful. Okay? So, these are the 5 things that I wanted to emphasize today that can really, really help you maximize a workout. Let me know what you think, okay? By the way, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. If you're a coach or an athlete and you just want good content and you want to see fully detailed training, hit the subscribe button right now. Hit the bell next to it so that you can see the 100+ videos I've already put out, but you don't miss the stuff I'm going to be putting out moving forward. And my most recent videos, you'll see down there is a sub 6-minute mile, sub 5-minute mile, sub 5:30 mile. Okay, I've done a sub 10-minute 2 mile. My next video is going to be a sub 11-minute 2 mile, and then I'm going to be adding how to run a sub 7-minute mile and a sub 6:30 mile. So there's going to be a lot of content, and that's all coming in the near future. So don't miss out on that, okay? Always leave your comments down below if you have any feedback of your own. I learn as much from you as you learn from me. And please hit that thumbs up either way if you enjoy it. It's really helpful to the channel's growth, and so does subscribing. So I appreciate your support. And for my fellow coaches and athletes, have a safe season. Train hard, train smart, and I will talk to you then.